everyone, welcome to my studio. Today I am going to do a quick check-in on my Nomad book, just to let you know what I've been up to, where that's been going. I'm almost done with my first log and jotter of doing a collage page every day, so I thought I would let you give you a little peek at what I've been doing in that. And then whenever I did my my video where I was talking about all of the journals that I was working on right now that are in my basket that are right here, I missed one, and I don't know how I missed this. Look at it, it's crazy. I missed sharing this one with you. It was kind of up on, well, it's big and it kind of got in the way, and I had set it up on my little area where I have my junk journal stuff, and I forgot to show this to you. And so I thought I'd show you really quick and just let you know what I've been doing in it and why you will start seeing this pop up, especially in my Instagram feed as I start working at it again. So I just want to do a little check-in with you, and I'm not sure where this is going to go. I have got a few things that have been kind of building inside of it. I did change the front around a little bit. I have been collecting more images, I've been looking for people images and whatnot to put in it. I've been adding in quite a few floral images. I started doing some of those. Well, what is today? Today is the 12th. Actually, last weekend I started adding some florals, so I'm just tucking them in. So yeah, I'm just gonna move you up there and let you see down here, and I will show you what I've been up to collage wise lately. So let's get moving on with that. Okay, so first of all, let's see. So this is my log and jotter, and it's a I get this as a subscription. It's the same size as a field notes, and I get one a month, and I have been collecting these for several years, more years than I care to admit, and I have been treasuring them. And I know that I need to start using them. It is silly for me to have them all in my area not being used. So I had started this one actually back in December 28th, 2017, and I did a couple of pages and then I stopped. And so I think I'd actually ended up moving into a different, who knows? I don't know. For some reason I stopped. So I decided to pick this one back up and start with it. My intention with it is to do a collage page of some sort every day, and just in hopes that it helps just get that creative daily practice going, and just fostering that need to be creative and nurturing it, and all of those things. So far I have been doing really well, and I have gotten a page done every day. There have been a couple of days when I have been really busy, or I have gotten up and started working on other projects instead, which is wonderful and a wonderful feeling. And then later at night I'll get ready to go to bed and I'll think, oh gosh, I forgot to do my page for today. So I think I might have forgotten to do it once, and so then the next day I went ahead and did two. And there have been a couple times when I started working on it and I didn't really feel like doing much of anything else, and so I liked working small and just doing these small little collages, and I've got so much just little pieces of this and that stacked up and kind of tucked away, and and it's fun to go through them and just start gathering things and placing them together into collages. There have been a couple of days where I've done 2 or 3 a day, so I have filled this up a lot quicker than if I had just done one page, which is fine because I have a million of these to fill up, and I'm really enjoying this daily practice that I've started. Let's see, this page I did yesterday, and it actually, for years, I don't know if I had even dated. I've so bad, once again, about dating things. But, let's see, yeah, well, wait, 12/27/2018. So I had gone a whole year where I hadn't even used this. So I probably stopped here. I did this page, these 2 pages, and this page. This was a piece of tape off of some Happy Mail that somebody sent me, and the only thing that was on this page for a whole year, actually for years and years, was this piece of tape. Then I picked this back up. It looks like, because these are dated. Well, this is September 6th, 2018. This is December 27th, 2018. November, I skipped around. November 4th, 2018. December 28th, 2018. And then that's where it had stopped. So, but then this page here has only been this piece of tape since yesterday. I finally was like, you know what, I'm almost finished with this book. I am gonna finish this page. So I did go ahead and do this page. I did it on the 11th. So I've been trying really hard to remember to date everything that I've been doing. So I started these then on June 27th, and I actually did both of these 2 pages. This is the 27th too, and then the 28th. So some of them I kind of started out simple with just putting an image down. I had actually done this one the same night, if I can find it. Well, it's right in the middle. I know it's in the middle. I did this one on the same night, the first night that I started working back in this, because this image, I wanted it, well, I've got it right in the middle. So since it went all across the page, I just went ahead and put it in the middle. But I've basically just kind of been looking. I either get an image first and then look for words, or a lot of times I find the words first and then I just kind of look through all of my stash of images that I have, and then just kind of start placing things together. So I did those few pages. This one is a bit more, well, this part is actually all one piece, and I accidentally tore her wing, and that's okay because it kind of goes along with the words that I decided to use. So some of them are a little bit more involved, and some are just an image with some words. This one is, I have not done collage like this in a really long time. I did this on June 29th, so that felt really good to start doing just some more of the collage like that. Just gluing stuff down. I have noticed that I've kind of been, if I do 2 pages at the same time, I've just kind of naturally been making them to where they kind of go together. These were another day. This is the 30th and July 1st. This is the leftover piece from die cutting out some butterflies, and just all sorts of stuff. So I've pretty much just been going through my junk journal stash and just using whatever I can. Just an image there. I had actually did this page first. These are the wrappers that my incense comes in. These 2 right here are just wrappers, and then this is just the tape that's on an envelope when you have a self-adhesing envelope. So I did this first, then as I was going through things, I found this image and I liked how those went together, so I put them both down. That's how that came to be. Just more pages. This one was, the image was pretty dull. I didn't like it. I liked the image, but it wasn't bright enough for me. So I went over the flowers and around the bucket with some of my watercolor markers just to brighten it up a bit. And just an image for the 4th. Just every day I've just been doing things. This is the leftover torn off pieces from the ATCs that I just made the other day. It had bits of paper that was hanging off the edge, and when I finally tore them off, by the time I tore them off, they had already some layers of paint and gesso on them, and so I just wove them together like that and put them in the journal. And just things like this, tags from clothing, another watch, just fabric scraps. This is an old photo. It actually has a man on it. You can see him there, but I just took a piece of paper of tissue paper and folded it over to cover him up, so I just kind of, you can only see that part of the old photo. And that's where we're at. I have not done my page yet for today. This piece of paper keeps on popping up in every time I open up my little box that I have full of images, and it keeps on showing up, so I set it here, and I think that's what I'm going to be doing today. But so yesterday I wasn't feeling super great, and I've had sinus headaches really bad lately, and just kind of I've wanted to create, but I just wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do, and so I ended up doing 3 or 4 pages yesterday. So now I only have 3 pages left to do in this, but what I've been trying to do is when I do these in the morning, and then it kind of starts getting my creativity going, and then I do my 1 page, and then I set it to the side, and I try to then move on to either messing around in this, or doing something in my junk journal, or I did the ATCs and things like that, because I really still want to keep this as one day. If why I was so glad when I found this guy is because this was actually, I had started this, oh gosh, let's see. I started this, did I date him? I think I actually did start this on January 1st of 2017. I don't know if the year's right, but I did start on, well, maybe 2018. I'm not sure, because I think I did start this 2018. This was part of a 365-day challenge by Riot. Her name is Tori. I can see her last name. It starts with a W. I will find the information and be sure to put it in the link below, but she was doing a prompt a day for 365 days, and she had done it for, I believe, a couple years. I follow her on Instagram and was super excited and inspired to play along, and so she was using these Moleskine. It's a daily planner, a page a day. I don't even know if they make these still, but it's soft cover, and I did it for quite a while, and then even started incorporating it into the 100-day project for 2018. So I was kind of counting it as both. I do believe that I have several videos where actually I have a playlist of whenever I was doing and making a lot of these. So I fizzled out, on, believe it or not, I fizzled out and did my last page in here on July 11th. Well, today is July 12th. So when I picked this up yesterday, I was like, I wonder where I finished up on this. Because that's why I put it in my basket, is because I thought, you know what, I want to finish this up. It's going to be difficult because this is so thick and I'm only halfway through. So imagine it being like this much on this other half. But it's become a fun challenge, and I really want to see what this is going to look like when it is completely full of collage. This is all collage. I don't have any mixed media in it at all. There's no paint in here. So I was sitting there yesterday thinking, okay, I can't keep doing, I want this to be one a day. I can't keep doing 3, 4 in here. I mean, I can, but now I can do my one a day in here, and then if I feel like sticking with doing just the small collages, if that's all that I really feel like working on, or if I just want to do a bunch of those, this is where they're going to go. So I will still try to keep up with this as far as maybe a page a day, but I'm just going to start filling this bad boy up, and I'm really excited to see how crazy big it's going to get. So still going to stick with my one a day for sure in here. One a day for sure, probably in here, at least to where I am always caught up with what it weighs a ton. At least to being caught up to where it is, and the date. And hopefully by the end of the year, we will finally get this finished. So that is that. That's what that is. I did do a junk journal page the other day, and I do have the video posted for that. I did actually just posted it today. So it's using just these song lyrics from a Modest Mouse song. I had printed the picture off whenever I printed the picture off here, and just used a sympathy card that I gotten and some butterflies. So that is that. And then for my Nomad book, I had opened it up yesterday and wasn't liking how I had the front. And so the front looks totally different now. I do have a picture of how it was, so I will, maybe at the end of this, I will try to remember to put a picture. But basically this piece right here was over in this corner, and there was an older photo of me, which I think I don't know what I did with the picture. There was an older, smaller photo of me right here in the corner, and that was all that was on here. And I had gone back and forth on whether or not to keep that picture in there. It wasn't that I didn't like the picture, it was more that, and I don't even know how to explain this correctly or how I feel about it, but that the picture that was there is whenever I had started this journal, which I started this on July 17th, 2017 is when I started working in this. So that photo was from probably June, July 2017. And that is for me, and with all that I've been through and all of my growth and changes, that picture was me, but it's not me now. And I am on starting a new chapter. I am just doing it all. I don't want to say that I'm starting over, because I'm not, but this is a new chapter of my life, and I have grown so much and have evolved so much from that person that was in that picture, that it just didn't seem right to have it here to be starting this new book, because I've only done maybe 3 pages in here from 2017. Everything else is from me now forward. So it just didn't feel right to have that picture there. I am thankful for that person that I was. I'm grateful for that person, and if she had not done all that she had through all this time, I would not be where I am now. So I am very grateful and appreciative for everything that she has gone through, but now this is me, and this is me, and I wanted me on the beginning of this journal. So I added this big tulip image on here, and a bigger photo of myself, and then this floral image is from Life Beautiful magazine, and so Life is Beautiful is part of their slogan, and that is what was on the magazine image already. So I just added the word my, and that is how I changed the front of this page. And then if you followed me at all, especially with any of my collage, you know that I use a lot of butterflies. I've always used butterflies in my collage. Any of the collage images, the pages that I have where there's someone with wings on it, that was always representing me and the change that I was going through, the emerging and the growth, and just all of those metaphors that go along with a butterfly. That's why I associate with a butterfly so much. So I thought it was only fitting to put one right here on this page. I did cut out its antenna and ended up just gluing on the back of the image. This is black wax thread so that he has his little antenna on there. And I wrote on it. That's another thing I've been going back and forth on with this journal, is if I'm going to write in it. At first, on these first few pages that I did back in 2017, I was writing on it a little bit. My plan at the beginning of this was to actually write, to paint over the areas that had text on them and write on that. I don't think that I'm going to do that. I feel more drawn to just writing on images in certain places, kind of like how I did here, where I wrote that on there. So this was the image. This is from the magazine. All that I did was add those words on there, and then I wrote "Be Brave." The same thing with this page. This is the page of the book. I didn't do anything to it besides I went over the tree a bit with my watercolor marker, and I did a little bit of writing in there. I also went over the image here with some, I think I used Neocolor 2s and just kind of made the sun brighter. So I think that's where this is going to go as far as writing in it. Like I said, I've gone back and forth. I've said, no, I don't want to write in it. I'm afraid I'm going to make a mistake. I'm going to mess it up. To when I open this and start looking at it and start seeing some of the images, I immediately start seeing my writing just in them in certain places. I'm trying to find one where I can specifically tell you for sure where I see writing. I have really been tucking in a lot of things in here. Let me see if I can find it. And then I'll just kind of flip here, right here. On this one, on these little paint samples, I see like a word written in each one of these places. I don't know if it would be a quote. I don't know if or just somehow a word that would go with what I have chosen to go here. But when I'm looking at these and looking at some of these images, I see my handwriting on them. So I think I need to stop ignoring that, and I need to start doing that, start writing in it a little bit, as much as what feels right for that page. So let's see. On this one, I think this might be the next one that we actually start working on. I've just got some images here that I think will work for it. So I've just been kind of going through still, and as I find things that I really, really like, I either I just kind of sit down a bit with a stack of images and try to start kind of tucking them in, or I just kind of flip through the pages and see if there's anything that seems like I really like it and I think that I have something that might go there. So none of these are set in stone. I don't know if they'll stay here or if I'll end up adding. I mean, I'm sure I will add to them, but I might still I might not keep everything the way that it is. So let's see. A couple of these I know that I've already shown you. A lot of it that I'm looking for is just the colors, the way that the colors go together with the image. Here's the one that I finished a week or so ago. And just, I'm ready and want to start, really start working on another page. So I might do that tomorrow. I think I actually might do this one back here at the beginning. So here's another one that has the paint swatches on here. I see words written on there. Either words written on there or how I like to cut out, you know, words and phrases from magazines and whatnot. So this one, I don't know if this one needs a person on it. Actually, she might go there. I've got some people that I sat the other day and tried to pull out some images that had people on it. I've got a few over here that I'm working on, trying to find a place to put them. This is another one that is kind of starting to come together. I also, actually, I was thinking about putting either this girl here or this one. These are all images, mostly. The people that I just showed you are from Bella Grace magazine. The other thing that I did that I started doing on the 4th of July, because it was so crazy noisy, and I don't do very well with the loud noise and all the fireworks, I sat and got my big stack of floral images. A lot of these are of these bigger ones. A lot of these are, again, from Life Beautiful magazine, and I sat with my headphones in with some calming music on and just cut out a lot of these so that they would be ready for me to tuck in into these places if I found a place for them. They were ready to go. So I don't know if they'll stay there, but just more of me messing around, just kind of seeing if that's where things want to be. This is the other, wait, this one here, I kind of like the bright pink on this dark background. So it's a lot of just moving things around to see how I like it. There will be other things added onto it, so they all are just kind of growing. This is another one that I have that I was getting pretty close to start working on this one too. Just lots of placing things down. This is a photo that I had actually taken of a flower at Lawrence and Gardens. I found that in my stash and it's like, you know what? I'm going to cut that out and stick that in here. So that's where it is right now. I don't know if that's where it'll stay, but that's where it is right now. More big ones from Life Beautiful magazine. This one is kind of also starting to come together a little bit. As far as this flower, I think I'm going to cut it out and maybe place it here. And you have to look at things, you know, this is, the image actually goes this way, but, you know, it'll work turning it upside down and sideways, and I think this one actually goes this way. I'm thinking about turning it sideways like that. So another one that I had cut out from Life Beautiful, and I kind of like having this girl here. I like how the flower print in her shirt kind of matches the print here of the fabric behind it. And I think that might be it. Don't think I have tucked any more in. So I've got several going that I need to, yep, that's it, that I would like to do some more work on. I think the next step though is to go ahead and just try to complete another page or so. I'm not really quite sure what I think part of, on some of them I just know I need to get started on a little bit, and because I'm not sure what I want to say on some of them, so I don't know if that's kind of what's holding me up with completing or starting to work on them more, or what. Like this one back here, yeah, I'm not going to be able to find it, the one with the circles. I'm just not quite sure what I want to say on it yet, this one. So I like how all of the images are coming together, which I guess I don't really need to say much because there's already a quote right there. I'm not sure if this one is done. I don't know if it needs more. So that's just kind of where I am and how I'm working on this. It's just kind of bit by bit, just moving things around as I feel like working on something in it. I am, but I really think that this one will be the next one that I do. And then I also have I've got a stack here, I've got some people, I've got some more florals, just kind of things like that are just ready to be tucked in here. So yeah, I think that's it. That's a quick check-in with what's going on in my collage world right now. Where's the big one? Oh gosh, we should weigh it. I should weigh this now. I should weigh it and then weigh it at the end when it's done, because it'd be interesting to see how much this is going to be. So yeah, it doesn't even stay, it barely even stays close. There you go. Okay, well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please let me know. And yeah, I think that's it for now. I will talk to you all later. Thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you for your support always. It means the world to me. And I will be talking with you again very soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.